We are living in very challenging times. And though that challenge that's coming at us all the time is pushing us to change. And sometimes it makes us tense, or we feel stressed out, or we have anxiety, or we have muscle tension, or we have depression, or we have PTSD. All of this is part of this change of the age. And yeah, humans have always gone through some of that, but it's intensified right now, where the planet Earth is tilting and shifting so much that our society is shifting. Our weather is shifting. The surface of our planet is shifting quite a bit. So we have depression, we have anxiety, we have muscle tension. Somehow our breath isn't going deep enough for us to feel comfortable, or whatever it is. And a lot of times these things can be correlated, not just we can go for talk therapy, but it doesn't quite get to it because now functional medicine and science and yoga has figured out that the mind and the body are connected so much, integrated so much, that they could be called the body-mind complex. Who knew? And so when you're trying to deal with anxiety or tension or whatever it is, that sometimes you need to also include the body. That you can't just do talk therapy on the conscious surface of your mind, because you have a subconscious mind that has a whole storage locker, and you have the physical body that has a whole storage locker of your history. And so the pressure of this time is requesting us to look deeper into the other storage lockers to see if we can get cozy and healthy and happy and physically release the tension and the stress to have a healthier, happier life. So if you had any time in your life where you didn't feel safe, and you felt like you either had to fight, or you had to run, or you had to freeze, or it was about survival, it wasn't about feeling afraid or angry or whatever. The emotions were not relevant. The relevant thing was, I'm getting out of here. I'm surviving. This doesn't feel good to me. It's not safe. And you take off and you take care of yourself and you do what you need to do. The survival is your first instinct. You're gonna follow it. The emotion is irrelevant at that moment because you are surviving. Later, the emotion, where'd it go? It got stored in the storage locker of your body or your subconscious mind, and that's why we meditate, to clean the subconscious mind so that our conscious mind can have more say in who we are and where we're going, what we're doing. Our habits, our patterns. That's why we meditate. We clean the mind, the subconscious mind, to unclog it so that we can move forward and not repeat our mistakes. Or try not to repeat our mistakes, or make some changes to improve on how deep the mistake is. But the storage locker of the body, what do you do with that? Kundalini Yoga is designed to release some emotional history. There's a lot of rebirthing meditations we do that uses the physical body. They use the physical body to release some of that storage locker. There's a shuddering that babies do and deer do and dogs do, where after they've been afraid, they shudder. It's a tremor. It's not a shaking. And we, as humans, used to do that too. Adults, we trained it out of ourselves so that we could be the leaders and we could look strong. But then we've got the emotion sitting in there. We didn't release it. If you have a near miss on a road, highway experience, driving almost accident that goes shuddering through your adrenaline and your survival mechanisms. You know, later that day, after you're driving, or if you pull over to take a breath, do some shuddering. TRE, trauma release exercises, helps people learn, like soldiers that have been in war, to release the PTSD from the body. So this storage locker holds that emotion until you release it. And I wanted to just share with you a few of the exercises that I found work really simply and really well. And one is the karate chop with yourself. So the pinky and this side of the hand has to do with communication and decision making. So if you want to wake up your ability to communicate and your ability to make your decisions so that you'll still like what you decided tomorrow, then hit these together for 1 to 3 minutes if you have communicating or decision making, or just you want to get centered in your being. Another one that helps you feel cozy in your skin is to give yourself a hug. So my left hand is going on my lower ribs, my right hand's going on my outer shoulder, and I'm just rubbing up and down 2 to 3 inches. And you do this 1 to 3 minutes. The other one, karate chops, 1 to 3 minutes. And then you switch sides. And this is really good for feeling, if you feel a little bit uneasy and you want to relax into your skin. Also, if you're waking up in the morning, you want to be really alert. You need to have brain body really alive. Grab your earlobes and squeeze them. And squeeze up the outside of your ears. The map of acupressure points on your ears has to do with this being your head, and you're in your mother's womb and you're upside down, because for a while the baby is, and this is the spine. So you're massaging your brain and your spine acupressure points to help be more alert. Always a good thing. You can also splash the really cold water on your eyes, your ears, your elbows, and your armpits. 2 other ones I wanted to share with you. You want to take your middle finger on both hands, put one on your brow point, one in your belly button. Inhale and stretch in and up, pull in and up. As you inhale, exhale, let them go down. Good. Now this last one is my absolute favorite, and you want to come standing up if you're sitting in a chair or sitting down. So give yourself a minute to come standing. Shake out your legs. And this exercise, you just march. You let your big toes hit the ground first. And you tap just above the knees on the inside of your thighs to balance the hemispheres of your brain. You have creativity and you have logic, and you want them to work together. You want both sides of your brain to communicate. Your intuition, your strategy. So this is simple to do, 1 to 3 minutes a day, and it works. Your brain will work better for you. So thanks for joining me for 3 somatic exercises, or 4, however many we did, that I find I use a lot. And there, you can do them just for 1 minute and feel a little benefit. Do them 3 minutes and you'll feel more benefit probably. So thanks for joining me. My name is Deva Carr. And on this challenging time in the planet, I recommend you just keep going. Don't give up. Keeping up is the key way to have victory. at this time on the planet. Take care.